Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and welcome back to Card Shop Multiplayer. Now, there's been a lot of big updates since the last time I played this, so the first thing you will notice, if I can just get faster, there's less anime girls around. They've actually got some people with normal dress clothing around, which I do like. Like I said, I'd like to be able to turn that feature on and off. That's only one small change. The second thing, the game might be looking a lot more stable. They've added a lot of optimization to the game, made it run a lot better on lower systems, and again, my system's not a low system, it's more towards the high end, but they have improved performance across the board. They've added in keybinds, so now I can keybind the things onto the buttons I want. Quite a bit of updates, so let's go into our tablet, and as if you notice down here, there's a generation 7 now. So if this one's costing 100,000, this one costs 50. Probably going to be 200,000 if I had to hazard a guess. Lot of good changes. Also, you will notice there's this tab called the second floor. We can purchase the second floor. So you could have it as where they can play the card games up there, or you could have it as a storage. Now, I don't know where the stairs would come down here, or if it's an extra entrance somewhere else to access it. I'm not certain. Because again, you have got all this here. So yeah, a lot of good changes. Always good to see a lot of good updates. I haven't seen anything new with units, because that was the big issue I had, where they've got 6 tiers, 6 items in a tier, but the shelves in the back can only hold 5. I don't know if they changed any of that. So let's have a quick look at what Generation 7 they've got. They've got tall shelves there, but it doesn't tell me any size until we actually unlock the tier. Big shelves, large shelves, and they would have possibly plushies. Ah, there they are. So yeah, we've got a Generation 7 plushies as well. I call them plushies. I know them in this game, they're more figurines. And merchandise, what we got, nothing else after Generation 2. So there's a lot of updating they can do on there. They have also announced the card game will be changing in the future, making it a bit more interest, maybe a new type of card game, but there's definitely changes coming with that in the... So they've been fairly active on here. It looks like we didn't do our daily tasks from the previous episode. Yeah, because we're at the end of the day, so we didn't do the checkout one. So I think this is because of the update. That's why it showed me not done the dailies, because I know I definitely did do them, and I know we did checkouts on the previous day. So the reset has probably reset this as well. So let's get started straight on and open up. Actually, before we do that, we need to move this desk, because we was having that issue where people was getting trapped here. I want to try and fix it. So if we say stone, go on greeting. Oh, there was one more change as well. With the employees, if you go to the hires, you can now pay to have it refreshed, because we was having an issue where we wasn't getting a good checkout, so 2.62, 5.1. Also, you will notice there's a new stat. Everybody at base amount is 5 on the move speed, but now I think it can go up to 10 possibly. But yeah, 5 is the basic amount, but you will get people who can move faster. They've also fixed the optimization of the way people update the shelves, because what they was doing is grabbing one box, filling the shelf, then moving to somewhere else. Now they'll actually complete that before the move over. So like I said, a lot of good changes coming. Very, very busy, and that's nice to see. So let's get this one moved over. They haven't got anything okay, so yeah, this is going to be a problem. Let me just quickly sort this out and I'll bring you back. Okay, and I've moved the desk over, moved the plant over, and put a couple of the decorations just on the top there, just in case I have to move the desk again. But that should work. Let's get started straight onto the next day. Okay, I'm back. So what the issue is when you press the enter to finish the day, it's kicking me out of full screen, back into a small window, and then messing up with my OBS. So yeah, hopefully they need to get that fixed, and I've gone through all the key bindings. There's no ways to redefine that onto another key. So hopefully this fixes the issue and we can just get on with the game. So yeah, let's start a new day. We got 11,000 profit on the last one, because we were selling a lot of Dulux and Ultra cards. Okay, we seem to have jumped forward. Okay, we need to get Stone back on the tills before I open up the shop. And then we want to look at the new employees. So if we can't get a checkout, I am willing to get a second till person. Now, it does look like we're out of products. We do have 18,000 sitting there, so that shouldn't be the case. So everything... Okay, so we need these tier 1s. And I've noticed these tier 6, tier 5s I think we're on now. So yeah, tier 1s and tier 5s I need, and I need a box of everything else. So let's go and get them ordered. At least that will give something for Elaine to do. Actually, we'll get 3 of the top and the bottom because there's nothing on the shelves really. Okay, so that one's done. So let's have a look. What day are we on? We're on Tuesday. So Wednesday, we get a new refresh on these G-Lux. So we're trying to buy these today. So I've got a 15,000 one there. We'll get that one in. And then we'll get the others later in the day. Hopefully we've got somewhere on the shelf to put them. Now, I did think I read somewhere about a new unit to put these special cards on. Small double-sided shelf. That's actually quite nice. A spiral shelf. We've never had them in before. Can contain 3x1. These are a better version of that. It might be something in a future update, but I definitely did see something about a unit to be able to store the Dulux on. But I'm not seeing anything there. Again, that one is quite nice. Might have some of those instead of this shelf to the left of us. But if there is something new there, it's not jumping out at me. So no, I can't put them on the shelf. I just need to wait for one of these to sell. That is for all the plushies. It looks like we're out of most of them. So if I get one box of every one of them plushies, that will give us something else to stock up as well. Which is the figures in this game. And the way we was doing it was doing everything from Generation 5. And then just the 4 most expensive from Generation 4. Oh, okay, we don't have enough money. So we'll do that later. 7,500 for that one. So let's have a look at our dailies. Open 10 standard packs. We can easily do that. Complete 10 checkouts. So we'll have to do that one ourselves. So we might go and get that one out of the way. And do a card battle for Deluxe pack. I'm a bit worried about losing my cards because that was something else. Okay, some of the colouring seems to be a little off. But as you notice, less anime girls, more people. But yeah, there's definitely something off with the faces. It's not as clear. See if there's anything I can do to fix that because that just doesn't look very good. I think it looks slightly better than it was. But it's not perfect. But there doesn't seem to be a... Okay, it definitely looks better than it was a moment ago. Just played around with the anti-aliasing. So let's have a look at the bins. Because I know they have changed some of the... there was something to do with the bins that had been changed, but I can't remember exactly what it was. Like I said, there was a lot of changes. So there's definitely different backgrounds on the cards I'm noticing on them. Don't remember that dark grey background to a card in the past. Bit of a spinny one. I know there's something changed with the values of the cards as well. So if we can look in the album, how is the album? It is R. So if we sort by... Okay, I'm not certain why we've got some symbols in here. Sort by price going down. Now, I can't remember what these was. I definitely don't remember having a card with 900 and that HP on the last episode. So, yeah, they have definitely changed some of these top-tier cards. Definitely put some more effects behind them as well, like a frosty effect on them. But a lot of the cards we was using the albums was like these, still about 300. There's some 700 ones here. But because I've only got one copy, I don't want to be using them in a deck and end up losing them. Okay, so she should have stocked up the... Yeah, there's definitely something gone wrong with the graphics part of it. I want you to greet people. And I just want to get this daily out for the 10 customers. So £72, please. Thank you very much. £137.50. Thank you very much. Let's get some quick ones. £48, please. £66, please. That's those mats I wanted to get rid of. Thank you very much. Okay, big spender of the day. £996, please. Yeah, sorry, it's been a bit of a chaotic start to the episode. A couple of bugs are to be expected after big updates. £432, please. Thank you very much. And there was a lot to discuss. £324, please. Thank you very much. Need 3 more and then we'll send her back onto the tills. £240. Thank you very much. So the issue I was having with the enter key kicking me out of the game, it doesn't seem to be working on the till. So that's good at least, otherwise we'd have a right game trying to do any sort of checkouts. £276, please. I'll just help clear some of these customers here. £96, please. Oh, already. I do forget those if they pay with the card. 96. Thank you very much. If they pay with the phone, it's instantaneous. I don't have to press anything. Well, that's a nice sale. £738, please. And we've finally got to give somebody some change. It's that one there. Sorry, it's not my currency. I don't know dollars and cents and dimes and all that. And that was the other thing they haven't done yet, is they haven't changed localised currencies in there, which would be very, very nice, seeing pounds in the tills and euros or wherever you are in the world. Currencies you can recognise. £366, please. Thank you very much. Yeah, we can see what she's having to deal with on the till. No wonder there's a queue here all the time. We're slightly faster than her. £1,331, please. Thank you very much. I'm going to put her back on the till because I might need to help with the stocking up. £126, please. £72, please. And you want 8. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's come off the till. How do I get off that? Let's go and find Elay. No, it's Stone who does the tills. Go and check out, please. Thank you very much. You're still greeting. We're up to 78 still on the... because of the decorations we put up on the wall the last time. We still want to put more wallpapers. I think there was some new floor and ceiling options I've seen as well. So have we got space on here to put them cards? Yes, we've got a space down there. She won't stock these up because we haven't got them on the shelf as a placeholder. There was something to do with the special packs as well, changing as well. But I don't know what those changes are until I actually see them. I think there was something to do with new card artwork or something on the outer packs for special packs. So we're selling these at market price plus 10. And because it's a Dulux one, we always open up a couple. So let's just do a couple of slow opens. £100 card in the middle there. Not great considering the packs. That's actually quite a nice art design on that one. £182. And let's open the second one. I can still afford to open the 2 and not worry about making a profit. And these ones was 1,237. As you saw, neither one of them packs come close to it. Once we can sell that, I can get another Dulux into there. So let's see how she's doing. Not great, because we've got nothing on the shelf. So let's go and order. I do remember I've changed all the keys around, so I do keep forgetting that. So we want to open 10 standard packs. I'll pick up a Generation 5. We'll open them in a minute. Okay, so we want to get at least 3 of each of these, because the shelves are looking a bit low. And we will get a Dulux in ready. So the ones we didn't get, we got that one. Can we afford you? We can. Would we also afford you? That'd be 25. No. So as soon as we've got shelf space, we will put that onto there. Now I could just move that off and put it over onto the plushie shelf somewhere. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Does look like there's a special card because she's left me a box there, but let's deal with this special box here. Okay, only one card in there. Did we get that from a mission? Because that was the one I was coming out here to get. I must have got that from a mission or something. We'll put it on the shelf, that's fine. Have we stocked these before? The easiest way to tell, does it set a price immediately? Which it does. Now, there isn't changed anything with the till, so I can't put a second till and tell them to sort of put it on hold. There's no option on here to say hold the till. So if I do get a second person, I do need to have a proper checkout person. So yeah, the move speed on these are all 4.7. That one's an 8, so they can move really good. So that'll be a great restocker. So I'm looking at the checkout speeds. I could pay 1,000. I think I'm going to try it. So the best I've got is 5.6 at the moment on the tills. Pay 1,000 to refresh. It goes up and then it resets daily. So I can get a 6.1 on the till. I really want somebody above 7. Now I'm looking at some of the skills about what we've got. So the one we've got doing supply at the moment is a 9.4. So we're not going to get any better. Our person that's doing the greeting is a 6.7. So we've got nobody better on enthusiastic. And what have we got on the till? 7.7. So yeah, none of these even come close. And I'm not going to spend it again. I'm happy to do one reset a day. We'll check on the next day and see if we get any better options. Now, we could do a card game with somebody. We've already done the people at the back. But I think I'm just going to help her stock up. There's a massive queue of people still needs to get served. So it'll give me a good time to help her fill up the shelves. I do have that box on the floor as well, I do need to remember. There's something to do with the pathing of the way they get to the bins as well. So like I said, lots and lots of good. Oh yeah, definitely. So as you see there, it says God Pack now. That wasn't like that before. Opposite G. Okay. So this is telling us this is God Pack. This pack has a powerful and mysterious energy. Fingers crossed. What have we got? Nice. So the first one's a slow reveal. Those are the best cards. Starting off with a £500 Mine Cat. A couple of the lower values. And then we've got another reveal here. So is this another 500? It is. We can't grumble with that. £1,212 pack. Very, very nice. Okay, just trying to get out there. It wouldn't let me get out the menu. And let's give her an hand to stock up. As soon as the customers have all dealt with, we'll start the next day. But it's pointless starting the next day if the shelves are all empty and we're going to lose out on all them customers. So I haven't seen anybody physically walk out the shop just because they haven't been served. So I don't think that's a thing yet, at least. And hopefully our luck's a bit better with finding some more special cards. Because we didn't have too great luck in the last episode. And the main thing we are trying to do now is get up to that 100,000. Now, I do need to purchase that pack, I do remember. I think I'm just going to get 3 more of everything here and 1 more of everything on that side. Except for the... Ah, yes, I did notice this in editing. I forgot to set a price on this bottom one. So nobody's been actually buying any of these. I think we're just selling these at market. So yeah, that's why the shelf hasn't been emptied at all. Yeah, let's just order some more packs in. So the main one I want to get is the Dulux because it's about to reset. Because we're on Tuesday, resets on a Wednesday. So I need to make sure I've got enough to purchase that. And all the others we've done. What have we done with Ultras? We've got that. So we've got a 15,000 Ultra there before Sunday. A 22 there. So we need about 40,000. Well, about 37,500 for the Ultra packs before the Sunday. So we've got a bit more time, and when these reset, they will reset again on Sunday. So I would like to purchase these. So let's get 3. We don't need any Generation 5 because I didn't set the price and none of those have been selling. That's perfect. How's the shelves doing? Not too bad. There's another special one here. So this one's got mono pack on it. Not certain what that's going to be. Feels like there's a party. Okay, so mono packs are party packs. These are not that great, to be honest. All the same card over multiple tiers. I haven't really got anything too great. And I think the multiplayer has been released for this now. I don't do multiplayer myself. But I'm pretty certain they said that's now been released as well. So that's another good... So yeah, very, very busy these devs have been. So I'm happy about that. Although all the changes I want are not there yet. Give it time. There should be. So let's get this day ended. I'm okay not doing the card battle on this day. So that's fine. Major negative, but that's because we've been buying a lot of the Dulux packs on this day. And it kicks you outside the shop on the mornings now. That didn't do that before. Okay. Let's get open straight away. And because those dailies go so fast, let's have a look. Buy 5 boxes, we're going to end up doing sell 5 cards. Again, we haven't got a card table. I don't think we've got a lot to sell. So I might ignore that. And sell 25. Now, it doesn't say 25 what? Is it 25 products in a store? So we might do the first and the second. I'm not worried about buying a table for nearly 2,000 to get 500. Now we have opened up the shop. Let's give her an hand to try and stock everything up. We have got a Dulux one there, but I'm pretty certain we haven't got shelves free yet. Now, which one was it we purchased? Because we might already have them on the shelf. So the one we purchased was the 9,000. So it has like a buffalo type person. No, I can't see that design on the shelf because these are the ultimates. No, we'll wait for one of them shelves to empty. But yeah, having the update on the... Not everybody looking like French maids and anime girls walking into the shop. Definitely a major improvement. Because it would turn some people off. Oh, it's the tabs are on the wrong shelf, sorry. I keep forgetting the tabs underneath, sorry, above in this one. Just open up the pack, see if there's any specials in here. Try and get the back shelf filled up. I'm looking for the Generation 1s. Want to see, have they changed it so that the smaller packs come to the front? So this has a 3 and over 2 boxes. Oh no, it's the 5 one there. No, they haven't changed it. So I was trying to see, do they allow you to pick up the shortest box first? So no, that box has got 5 and there's 3 left on the shelf. Do we need any of these? No. And these ones I've finally started to sell now. I've actually put a price on them. But yeah, I couldn't believe it when I saw that in the edit on the last episode. Probably people were shouting at the screen. I do apologise for that. It's quite easy to sort of have things miss your attention when you're trying to do episodes, talk and do everything else. I want to empty this box before you empty yours. Now I think a lot of these can't go into here at the moment. They might be able to go on the shelf. Okay, let's have a look at, see if any of those daily missions completed. So yeah, it was just sell 25 products. Now I'm not going to buy anything until some of these sell out, because I'm not exactly certain what we need at the moment. So the boxes of this one can go inside. Does look like she's left me a special one on the floor, so thank you very much. And this is a frame pack, so I don't know what this... Oh, it says super rare. So it's nice that you can see what it is immediately without you actually opening the pack. Very nice pack. 500 across the board. 3,200 in a pack. Very, very nice. I like that. And then the rest are just standard. I think it's this shelf here. You're buying some, so I should be able to get this on the shelf. And there's another special one there. So yeah, definitely a lot better episode than we was getting. Okay, so it's just standard cards in here, unfortunately. Go and put it over towards the shelf racking. Just so I know what we've got here. Okay, so let's check the Dulux shelf. Has anything sold out? Not quite yet. I mean, I could just open up them 2 packs. And we do still need to open up... I think that might have been the previous day where we needed to open up 10 standard packs. I don't think I did it. It was 138 in the last one. Nice spinny card. Those are normally the good ones. Well, the second good ones. The best ones are the slow reveals. But 440 per card. Definitely worth it, because this pack we was only selling about 200. Now that shelf's free. You can get these on. And what might actually be a good idea is, because we can see the one with the blue is there. If we go into our supplies under Dulux, buy the one with the blue. Yep, in there. At least then we can fill up the shelf, and then we know we've already done this week's until Sunday. We are sitting on 33,000, so that's very nice to see. And I should have really looked at the bottom one. So the bottom one is a blue creature. We don't really have these in order. That's why it makes it a little tricky knowing which one, which is you there. 12,000, I can afford you as well. And that's 2 of the dailies done. Well, 2 of the 5 we need. And hopefully somebody comes in. The more on the shelf, hopefully, it means they can purchase more. And I think the next one I'll purchase is this one up here, this blue one. What have we got out here? Green, blue. So tier 1, tier 2s by the looks of it. Definitely greens can go on the shelf. So let's empty the back shelf out first. Look what's on the floor. That's tier 1. That's blue. After the green one, which is you. So it's that question I'm still asking myself, which is the better person to get in? Somebody that can run a till, or somebody that can stock up, because she's definitely struggling with this stocking up. I'm helping her out and we're barely keeping up. Now I'm guessing at the next tier we probably have access to another person in the shop. So we could then have 2 till people, 2 stockers. The bottom ones are blue. I always keep catching that door as I come through. And I won't order any more products until that stock's gone outside so I can see exactly what we need and what we're missing. So that is tier 1s. I should really get into the habit of looking on the shelf first before I start filling up. So the box that was on the floor has gone, so that's good. So there's 2 full at the top there. So I'm happy using the one outside. Greens and greens these are. And when I'm filling up the shelf, I'm just looking to make sure they've got 32s on. So that gives me a good idea of what I've got now. So tier 5, tier 4 I'm out of, and tier 2s. I think I've got one more box of that outside. So yeah, we're still having this issue where people are catching on the door. So it could even be something as simple as this plant. But no, it can't be the desk because I moved that. No, there's definitely some sort of issue there. I will put a bug report in. I didn't on the last episode. Maybe it's something I'm not aware of. And what's outside is just one box of blues. Let's have a look if there's any on the shelf. Just an 8 on the shelf, so that's fine. Which one are you putting back? Okay, so looks like we're good on this side now. So it's just generation 6, generation 5. And because I need to purchase for a daily, let's just get them in. Sorry, generation 4 and generation 5. And I think I will get 3 of each. Yep, that completed the daily. And we're not going to do the sell one, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. Tables aren't overfilling, so I'm happy with the table number. I've got it at the right amount. What about plushies? We never actually put that order in for the plushies, did we? Because we run out of money. Okay, so let's have a look at these. So we said the next one we'd probably purchase is this one. I'm just looking for the thing that looks like a Snorlax type thing. So that's going to be you. Let her catch up with all the cards before I start ordering plushies. She's definitely struggling a bit. Perfect, filled up. Okay, so we didn't open any of these in the last box we bought, so let's open these, and then we'll open 2 out of the top section. Fingers crossed we'll get something good. Okay, 54 on the first one and a spinny on the end. Not great, 124. But again, we're just opening these. We're not going to lose out on. We're already making enough profit out of everybody else. That's why I'm only opening the 2. Another £54 card. And let's just pick a couple out the top one. So these ones are 700 a pack. We're selling them. So we're buying probably around 370. Okay, 36 and a £40 there. Nothing too great, but to be quite honest, it's to be expected. Now, apparently there is some new cards in the game as well, some legendary ones. He added 10 new, very high value legendary cards. £432, very nice. And while we're talking about card games, the TCG Card Shop Simulator I was doing on my channel, which a lot of the viewers watching this are probably from that series. The devs come out of hiding after about 4 months of no news, and they have started to say they are working on the next upgrade, which is grading cards. So once we finish with this game, if that update drops, I will switch back over to TCG, because I did have a lot of fans on the channel of that one. So what are these? Let's see if there's any needed on the shelf. Is this one here? No. Okay, I'll just let her do the stocking up. It is 9 o'clock. We'll let them deal with that and we'll go out and just check the trash. Not that one. That's our bin. Couple of cards on the bikes over here. But definitely graphics-wise, you can tell it's a lot crisper. I just think they've done something with the character models that just doesn't look as crisp as it once was. But they did just drop an update this morning with some bug fixes. So they are very, very active at the moment, fixing any mistakes and trying to improve the game. We do these bins and we'll go back. We do definitely have a lot of lower tier cards I could be selling. So what tier are you? I think you're the same one I've just put on the shelf. Now, it is coming to the end of the day, so you're not going to get a game now. So, will you let me get rid of you? Yes, ask to leave. You have to be at the exact right angle to do it. Now, we've got 34,000 now, and we did talk about a second floor opening up. I want to see what it's like, because I haven't actually seen it. So, go into supplies, go into second floor, and let's just purchase the first. Now, it is going to raise up our bills. Now, talking about bills, I haven't paid them for ages. So, let's get them cleared out as well. Let's have a look what the upstairs is like. Oh, that's very fancy. Just mean I'm going to have to move these off the wall because that's exactly where... Oh, not great. I think you can walk through the shelves by the looks of it. Well, I did manage to get through then and I'm stuck. So yeah, we're going to have to move these probably onto the side. That means I've got to move the stuff at the top. So let's get these out the way because... they look a bit weird there now. Not a big fan of floating stuff. Leave a lot more space for a lot more to put on. And we can put some of my trophies across the top here as well. About as close to being level as possible. Ain't too bad. Now, if I do put the stock up here, it does mean she will have to start travelling more. What was her speed? I can't remember. So looking under employees for the one doing the restock, which is a 6.4. Yeah, she is a base movement of 5. Because I think they said everything from the previous update was going to be set at 5. It's only the new ones, like the new hires, if you have a look, 6.1, 3.7. These was not going to be changed. I mean, you're really good. 8.2 with a 5.5 restock. Not bad. 7.6 restock. But my restock is... actually, no, you're the restock at 9.4. I don't think we actually looked at these because I've got an 8.1 checkout speed up there. But we did talk about getting somebody else on the... Now, you would be very enthusiastic. You move slightly better. I mean, you're 7 on enthusiasm and 7.7 on checkout. You're probably the weak link we've got at the moment. Do I go with a 9 point... oh, actually, that's my 9.4. It's decisions all the time. I mean, you would be good because you can double up as a checkout person as well. Eminem. Yes, that's definitely AI generated. You could sort of tell with that. Shloud. IQC. Yeah, some of the names, we will be changing them. So I think I am going to hire this one. It will be better than the till person we've got at the moment. Well, 7.7 the till person. You could just go on to restocking until I can get a second till down. So yeah, I am going to pay for that. And I am going to change the name. So we will have you... We'll call you Emmy. So it's as close to your original name as possible. And we'll have you on supply for the moment. Just make sure they didn't leave any boxes. And I want to go one more day in this play session as well. So let's get the report for the day and hopefully it doesn't kick me out the game again. Nope, that's fine. 25,000 profit. We sold 51,000 pound worth of goods. And we are going into the next day with quite a bit of money. Over 900 per transaction. That was very nice. Yep, let's start a new day. Kicks you outside now. Let's open up the shop. Do I want to move all these upstairs? If I've got 2 checkout people, but then it just means I won't see them. I mean, let's see how the tables look upstairs. Be very cramped. And it will look like the most terrible. People can get down the side. We'll put a couple of posters and stuff up here. But yeah, we'll move the tables up instead. And let's just put the hands up there for the moment. Let's try and do this as quick as possible before the customers start coming in. It is a little tricky to get them on the top here. You sort of had to aim above the shelf to bring it to the front. Now I do want to swing this desk around. I want to keep them with the reds on the same side. Doesn't have to be crammed onto each other as long as I've got enough to get all 3 tables up there. And yeah, we've got plenty of... Just keep it as far to the left as possible. Yeah, let's just move this one round. Get a lovely window view, this table does. Just want this spaced out a little better. I'll just eyeball it. That's good. Okay, so the people's going upstairs for the card games. I will still need to move these over. But we could have this as the stock area. Let's see if that works. No, we won't let you to build in here. That's a shame. But I do like this area. Let's just try and move some stuff around. See if I can get these turned onto the back wall that way. No, I don't think I'm going to. I'll have to redo everything. Well, we're doing it live. Put you there for the moment. So I want the tier 1 stuff to go first, singles. The door does have quite a big heat box because it won't let me get closer than that. And I still can't figure out how... Ah, that sort of snapped then. There. You have to look at... It tells me it snaps there, but then it goes red. Ah, it's because of these on top. And that might be the issue on this corner as well. We'll reorganise all these decorations at some point. I just want to get the shelf sorted and get this shop usable again. Let's make it look quite nice. So you can go there. Let's move that hand out the way. We want you next. Let her pick up what she needs first. So you basically have to look up into the product for it to snap. Very weird snapping. Now this one can be moved out into a better position, say somewhere over the back here. Have it like pride of display before they go upstairs. Something like that. This is all my special cards. I will sort out these between episodes. I'm just going to dump them in the back for now. There might be some like trees or something. We can have like a little sitting area in the back there. So go next. Look up and then it snaps. Yeah, very weird snapping. But we do have enough room to get another one in here at least, or another till would be an option. I think I might have to go with the till. Well, we've got 50,000 sitting there, so why not? Now, we did have some options for some new tills, so let's have a look at what the new options are. So, under facilities, we had like a round desk. Circular... Oh, that's a circular platform, not a circular desk. I just swore we had a luxury cashier. I just swore we had a circular desk on here. Okay, I must be imagining it, but I could have swore there was one. Let's see if we can get another till in here somewhere. Because there's no stocking up to do at the moment because they're all standing out here. And there's no option yet to put something back in a box that's already been... Okay. You can while you're trying to put it down the first time, but... If I move you out the way, could I get these shelves on the other side here? No, because it was snapping with that. It'd be nice to have like shelves here and shelves here, but the eat box on the front is just massive. We could just put one there, and it definitely won't go in there. Let's put it back where it was. I'm just trying to figure out somewhere to put the next till. I do think I need to move you out. Just put you over there for the moment. Yeah, I'd have to move the next shelf out as well. I mean, I could have the shelves like that. Not a major fan of it. But it might just have to do for now. Let's see if I can figure out this snapping. Okay, so it has snapped on there. Now I'm sort of getting used to very weird snapping, though. Never seen a game with a snapping like this. And yeah, it won't fit in. I'd have to move the till down, and if I move the till down, then we get that problem we had the last time. Problems. Hopefully they can keep an eye on the shop today, because I'm not really having time to do much with it. Okay, next thing, can the till go over this side? So if I'm putting the till there, then I'd have to move two of them shelves out. I will have to have a redesign in here. And that won't go for some reason. I mean, I could do that. The problem with this is people would be queuing this side here. It's not an ideal solution. Okay, so let's get that second person we just got, which was Emmy. Emmy, can you go and work the checkout for me, please? then we need to have a look at ordering some products in. So we need to order every tier except for Generation 4. Now empty the shelves, very empty. So 3 of everything. Ignore Generation 4. And I've got enough to get that in. And we'll go enough to get that in. That's all the Dulux ones done for this week. Still got some ultimates from the previous, and some of these are going down. If I have to, I will open them up just to clear the shelf. I'm not a big fan of that. The one thing I want to check as well is this narrower within this unit? Does seem to be. Okay, I think she's left me... Oh no, these are just stuff that can go on the shelf. Thought she left me some special cards on the floor. So yeah, we are going to have a bit of a redesign. I think I'm going to have to extend upstairs and put the storage up here as well. Okay, so what would be the next upgrade up here? 6,000 we can afford. Let's do that and see how big it is. Oh, so it's... okay, it's a bit weird. So I'd have to have 3 upgrades, really, or 4. Let's just do it live. And I'm probably going to have to get the next one as well to get that corner out. So 30,000 for the next one. And we can expand downstairs quite a lot as well. That might be where my money goes in next. But we have got a good usable space up here. We'll use this for storage across this wall. That will deal with the problem I'm having down here with not getting the tills in. The problem with that is, like I say, I won't see at a quick glance. I mean, we could put 1 till upstairs, possibly. We could put some shelves upstairs with some products on. Okay, so we've got a frame pack, a super rare pack. These are normally pretty good. And we've just done a daily for opening up a Dulux. Very nice pack, £3,000. I'll gladly take that. And we are coming up towards the end of the day already. So yeah, it's been a bit of a manic episode, this one is. Another special pack here. But we are up to 4 workers. We on our way to 100,000, so we might hit that in the next episode. We have still got quite a lot of these Dulux to put on the shelf somewhere. Trying to pick the card out of it. That's it. Luster pack. Now, the Luster Dazzling are not normally that great of a pack, but let's see. Shine pack. Called now. Can't grumble too much, £800. But yeah, I need to have a good stock up in these shelves, fill everything up, probably put some more orders in between episodes. I don't want these upstairs, so I've got to consider something. Maybe move the shelves onto this side and move the tills onto there and then back the wall out. Yeah, let's extend the shop. Let's get the achievements out of the way. Sell 5 cards again. We're going to open up an Ultra Dulux. We've got some on here. Let's pick one of the top ones. It's only 1,900. Don't want to pick them both. And fingers crossed. So we need to make about 2,000 out of here to make some money off it. But we are going to get 3,000 from the daily, I think. That's a great start. 117. A 552 there. Leafy. That's nice. So 685. So we lost about 1,300. But we got 3,000 from the daily tasks. That was definitely worth doing. And if we had brought the card table down earlier, that that would have been now worth doing as well. So yeah, I've got a lot of stuff to do between episodes. So let's push that wall back, what we mentioned. We've got 48,000 there. What was the next upgrade? It was 100, wasn't it? Yeah, that's 100. So we want to do it on the bottom. It does mean our rent's going to go up. And it does mean some of these posts are now going to be floating in the air. I'm going to have to sort. So I've pushed it back 4. Is that enough? Yes, so we've got all this segment here. So I'm thinking putting the 2 desks on this side. I might actually just take these posts down. If I take them down, the problem is it doesn't let me box it back up. So I think at the start of the next episode, instead of opening up the shop, I think we'll do the move around live, because I know there is some people that likes to see that sort of stuff. So we'll set it up with having the 2 tills on this side here. We'll move all the shelves, so we'll send everybody outside onto greeting in the morning. Nobody's doing anything, so we can do it now, just so I don't forget. You can go outside as well. So that clears everybody out the shop. We'll tell you to go on to greet as well. I know you are stocking up, and there is a nice special pack there to close the episode off. Another super pack. Yeah, we've had a good amount of these special packs in. Not bad. £800 out of a special pack, when these packs are only probably about £30 each. So yeah, at the start of the next time, we'll have a bit of a move around before we start bringing people in. But I think I'm going to call it there on this episode. It's been a bit of a manic one. I had a lot to go through with the updates, what was happening. People are going to be wanting to know about all that sort of stuff. We've done 4 expansions down here. We've done technically 8 expansions upstairs, because this first one was like 1 and then another 5 down there. So 6 expansions upstairs. We can do something good up there. Probably put another row of card tables. Try and pick up our money even better. But yeah, that's what I'm going to call it this episode. Hopefully you're enjoying the series, and I'll be seeing you all in the next one. Thank you very much for watching.